We have spent the last 3 months reading, discussing and challenging our collective view of mental health, particularly in the workplace. We've done that primarily through the lens of Matt Haig's book, Notes on a Nervous Planet, and that's led us on to discussions about things like the pros and cons of social media use, the impact of diet and exercise on our mental capacity, sleep, stress, loneliness, connections, even global pandemics that affect us all individually. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's participated in those conversations and discussions. It's been really exciting to launch our fortnightly book club chats, Books, Brews and Biscuits, and I look forward to having more of those conversations over the next quarter. So next week I'll be announcing the new hero title, which will deal with the theme of language. So the power of language and how we use it in the workplace to communicate and negotiate with each other. If you have any questions that immediately spring to mind, do drop me a comment below, and I'll make sure that they are included kind of in things that we talk about over the coming 3 months. To finish up our conversation on Notes on a Nervous Planet, I wanted to share this short snippet from page 258. So often, reading is seen as important because of its social value. It's tied to education, the economy and so on, but that misses the whole point of reading. Reading isn't important because it helps you to get a job. It's important because it gives you room to exist beyond the reality you're given. It's how humans merge, how minds connect. Dreams, empathy, understanding, escape. It doesn't need to be books, but we do need to find that space somewhere. On to marketing news. This week I attended a webinar that was hosted by Marissa Thomas, who is the head of brand at flower delivery service Bloom and Wild. She's also one of the brains behind the thoughtful marketing movement, which we've spoken about before. And the panel specifically looked at how within the marketing industry, we can better champion BAME and LGBTQ plus voices through our marketing activities. It was a really honest and thoughtful discussion. If you don't know about the thoughtful marketing movement, they also look at things like communications to customers and accessibility, as well as diversity and inclusion. So I'll drop another link to what those guys are doing in the comments. And wider reading this week, I'm not going to share any books with you because the majority of things I've been reading recently have been to do with our new theme, so I'm going to hold those back for another week or two. But I did want to share an article that was written by Kamiqua Pierce in response to Adland and brands' pledges in solidarity with Black talent. The article is a thought-provoking exploration of the pitfalls that many brands fall into when it comes to diversity inclusion programs, and it also details Kamiqua's personal experience as a senior Black communications professional, and I will drop a link to that below. I would love to know how you found Notes on a Nervous Planet and what you're taking away from it, as well as what you think the next title might be. That's it from me. I will see you next week.